So we're trying to sail Tally-Ho back to the UK to sail in the Fastnet race in 2027, 100 years after she won it in 1927. And at the end of the last episode, we decided that the next step for us is to pack up the workshop here in Port Townsend and sail Tally-Ho out of this area to continue that preparation as we cruise the boat over the winter, keep using the boat, keep getting to know the boat. So that's what we're going to be doing in this episode. We're going to be packing up the workshop, deciding what to do with all the tools that we've accumulated over the last years. And we're also going to be looking at some work on the boat. Bob is going to be rigging up some ratlines, which will allow us to climb into the rig. And hopefully by the end of this episode, we'll be able to sail out of Port Townsend.
These are called ratlines. Ratlines are kind of like a ladder attached to the shrouds that you can use to quickly and easily get aloft up in the rig. And they exist in different forms on different types of vessels from different eras. And we've been sorely missing them since we've been operating Tally-Ho. So I'm just lashing them on. I'm kind of making them in sets of 2 ratlines and then a rat board. And the rat boards help keep the shrouds spread apart as you climb. Because otherwise, as I step on this ratline, it wants to pull the shrouds together. So it like pulls these really close together, and then you're stepping in a U, and this rat board prevents that from happening. Makes it a lot more comfortable.
So this building has been really good to me for the last few years, but it is time to move on. I'm not going to be here. We're going to be really busy sailing Tally-Ho, and any jobs and projects on the boat are going to happen along the way. But I don't want to get rid of all my tools. There are going to be other big projects in the future where I'm going to need a workshop and a lot of big tools. So I'm basically going through everything and deciding what things I need to keep, and we're storing those tools away securely so that we can get them back out whenever and wherever the next project is. And hopefully when that time comes, some of the old team will be interested in getting back together as well. For now, a lot of the old team are working in the boatyard still or around here in the marine trades. None of them were quite in the right place to take over this workshop, but they're all doing really well, and really look forward to catching up with them soon or what they're up to, and hopefully working with them again as well. But for now, for me, I've got a lot of work to do. Me and Paddy are going through everything, 7 years worth of accumulated tools, and packing everything up, and hopefully it'll feel really good to kind of tidy up this responsibility before we set sail. Oh. One more thing in the trailer. 10,000 more to go.
Okay. You're off the ground.
Okay, we'll follow you.
Sounds good.
So we've just finished cleaning up the shop. It was such a lot of work. There was so much stuff in here. 7 years of accumulated tools and materials and other junk, but it's empty now. Feels very strange, feels good, but a little scary not to have a workshop for a while. But there'll be another shop at some point, and until then we've got lots of adventures and lots of work we can do on the boat wherever we are. So we're going to move out and close the doors. While the container, the trailer is jammed full of a lot of my tools, and I managed to keep pretty much everything I wanted to, all the stuff that I would need to build another boat maybe, or whatever other projects come along, some of the big bench tools, the bandsaw, the Mini-Max table saw and planer thicknesser, and my chainsaws and all those kind of special boat building tools I've accumulated over the years. And you know, I really want this stuff to get used again, and I couldn't quite bear to just let it all go, sell it all, and there wasn't really the right opportunity to have someone kind of use it all. So here it is. It'll be safe and secure here. If someone needs to use it, it could be available. And wherever I set my shop up, whether it's here or somewhere else in the world, I can hopefully transport this trailer to where it needs to be.
Man, you know what? I'm super glad that Nick came and picked me up, because
You slept in.
almost forgot my passport.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, hey, you need your
Do
passport?
you need that thing?
Oh my god.
It was just sitting on the bookshelf.
What's up? You're here. Hi.
My Lieblingsmeier.
Oh, my Lieblingsquadling.
Yeah. Well, it was doing
To me.
That is
Ship.
their
Ahoy, ahoy.
Take your stuff.
Yeah, please, here.
I was around last time I was over there.
Hey.
Well, I need it. Thanks for coming.
All right, Astron's off.
We're leaving. Feels good. So we just left Port Townsend, and it feels really great to be underway again. The last couple of weeks was really hectic and quite exhausting, trying to get the workshop completely cleared out and tools all in storage before the end of the month for the workshop lease. But it's all done now, and it just feels so good to have everything we need on the boat and be heading off somewhere new again. So we're going to be spending the winter doing some cruising and doing some work on the boat in different places and preparing for our big trip that is hopefully starting next spring or summer. I'm really intrigued to see how winter cruising is going to go. It could be quite challenging and I'm sure very interesting. I do just want to say a really big and heartfelt thank you to everyone who has supported this project so far in so many different ways. It really does make a huge difference. It means we're able to keep on doing what we do, and I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Cheers.